Chapter 29, Mishnah 1. This chapter deals primarily with the law of yados, literally handles. Yados are attachments to a kli that play a role in the use of the kli without being part of its main function. For example, the handle of a pot helps a person carry the pot without contributing to cooking the food. The yad, handle, of a kli is considered part of the kli with regard to tuma. Thus, if a source of tuma touches the main part of the kli, the yad is also tameh, and it transmits tuma to things that touch it. By the same token, if a source of tuma touches the yad, the main part of the kli becomes tameh as well. However, the law of yad does not necessarily apply to the entire attachment. If the attachment is longer than what is needed for the kli, then the law of yad applies only to the part that is needed. The rest of the attachment is viewed as if it were disconnected from the kli, even though it is physically attached. In this chapter, the Mishnah lists various types of attachments and teaches how much of each attachment is considered a yad and becomes tameh along with the utensil. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. The hanging threads at the edge of a cloth sheet, or at the edges of scarves, or at the edges of cloth hats, or at the edge of a head shawl, are a yad up to 6 finger breadths from the edge of the garment. Any part of the thread beyond 6 finger breadths is not a yad. But the hanging threads of an afkar sin, a shirt worn against the skin, are considered a yad up to 10 finger breadths from its length. Anything beyond that is not a yad. The Mishnah now lists those threads that are a yad only up to 3 finger breadths. The hanging threads of a thick woolen coat, or of a thin white scarf worn by women, or of a shirt, or of a cloak, are a yad of up to 3 finger breadths from the fabric. Anything beyond that is not a yad. The Mishnah now lists those threads that are a yad no matter how long they are. In the case of the hanging threads of an old woman's cap, or of an Arab face covering that wraps around the nose and mouth, or of a goat hair garment, or of a wide hollow belt, or of a head wrap, or of the curtain drawn across the doorway of a palace, the law is that their hanging threads are a yad up to any length. No matter how long the threads are, they serve a purpose for the fabric and are thus its yad.